Wokey dokey. Wokey 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 dokey. Hope we're doing good. Hope we are well. Boing 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 boing. Dude. Boing. Okay. Bada bing bada boom. Bada bing bada boom bada bing bada boom. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening. Val, hello, 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 hello. Hope you're okay. Hope you're well. Good day to you, hoo hoo. Good day. Good day, good day, good day. Asher, toxic green damage. Hope you're doing good. Hope you are well. Okay, let me see. Have I got things where I want to be? Have I got things organized? I think so. Let me... Arg! There we go. Very, very dramatic putting of the fursuit on my head. Hello, everybody! Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever. Hope we're doing good. We're good out here in Planet Rex. We're doing all right here in Planet Rex. A few little things I got to organize over the sort of weekend, and X, Y, and Z, this, that, and the other. But dude, in general, we're doing pretty good over here. We're doing well. We're gonna hang out for a little bit here today, as we like to, as per usual, with the peeps, the good peeps. Just trying to make Val in Tomodachi Life 2. But gave up and bought NTAG215S. What is that? What is NTAG215S? What is that? I don't know what that is. Is that some sort of processor thing? Oh, NFC tags. NFC tags. Gotcha. Gotcha. I've got an NFC tag in my nose. There is one inside here. There was nothing programmed on it. There was nothing happening with it. But there is one in the nose. Blake Colcoso and all, welcome on here. Peace and love to you. How do you do dee? Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. I was thinking getting NTAG 216s. Is that reprogrammable? I believe whatever is in here is reprogrammable. They went up in price. Oof. Dude, they just put the freaking PlayStation up in price. You seen this? The base PS5, when it came out, was 500 euros. They've put up this price multiple times. It's 650 euro now for a base PS5. But like 7 years into the console's lifespan? It's freaking insane. I remember when they were doing that deal for like the 120 euro like PS3s and stuff. It's freaking nuts. Your new charging cables, hopefully I'll be able to play games a lot longer. Is that one of the things that is holding you back, Toxic? Is the charging cable? Yeah, let's get that fixed. Get that fixed, man. We don't need to be freaking held back by a charging cable. No siree. We want you untethered. We want you as far as you go. Pebble's awesome 25. Let's freaking go. Is that Pebble? Is that our Pebble?
25 is now following.
Is that our Pebble? Phone charge getting unstable. Yeah, one of my micro USBs when I was playing web fishing the other day, it was like da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Like one of my like good, like what was my like go-to micro USB-C cable has been like an absolute turd. Luckily, I found another one that was still like wrapped up and sealed in the big cable box, and I was like, all right, cool, we'll switch over to that. But yeah. Your charger cable's way worse than your controller cable. Well, I've switched it over, Toxic, so we're not using that one anymore. We're not using that one anymore, which is good, which is a positive, because oh, dude, that was somewhat messing with me. That was somewhat messing with me. I do declare it was. We're doing good, people. Hope we're doing good, people. Not a ton of to report, because honestly, past day, besides a little bit of working in the evening, I've been catching up with some work in the evening. I've been vegging out with Arisu, and we've been watching. We're now in Pokemon X and Y. We're now in the Pokemon X and Y anime. This is my first time seeing the Pokemon X and Y anime. I know that people talk well about this. I know people like talk quite positively about the X and Y anime. So kind of a little bit excited and to kind of see what that holds in store for us, the good people. My charger keeps 2 phones, 2 headphones, headsets, and a Switch Live, so it's duo-death. Yeah, it's understandable. Yeah, I get you. Don't luxury change your cable. Yeah. Wear things out till they fall apart. That's me. I run things till the wheels fall off. I run things till the frickin' wheels fall off. I run things till... Dude, what the hell? Newsworthy Exaggerate
is now following.
Who are you? And hello. Dude, freaking hello. We're gonna be doing that, dude. If we hit that 1,000, like I think we're gonna hit 1,000 before the summer. I'm hoping it'll be fun. Number go up is satisfying. Yeah, no, dude. I'm like you, Val. I'm like you, Val, and I'm like you, Toxic. I run my things until the wheels fall off. Obviously, I maintain. If I can, I maintain. Right? If I can, I maintain. If I can maintaining something so it can last as long as possible. Hello there, Avian. If I can make if I can maintain things and so they can last as long as possible. Okay, sweet. Okay, freaking cool. But yeah, it's some sort of weekend, Toxic. It's like a crazy weekend. They're doing like an offer or something. But obviously the stuff like if it's like the internal wiring of a cable, it's like there's not a lot I can do about that. You know what I mean? But if it's stuff I can keep on going, then we keep.
Toxica Shirks 9 gifted Val underscore
Dude, very
nomad
kind.
a subscription.
Thank you very much.
Toxica Shirks 9
Toxic,
gifted
I
a
know
tier
Val
1
will
sub
very
to
much
Val
appreciate
underscore
that.
nomad.
I
They
know
have
Val
given
very much
26
appreciate that, so
gift
very
subs
kind
in the
of you.
channel.
Very, very kind of you. The wheels are falling off your office chair. You should get a new one. If the wheels are falling off your chair, then yeah, maybe. Then perchance, the wheels are falling. Dude, this office chair's not great. It's got like a kind of a... So it's got like, how it works on like pressure or whatever? To like the boop, 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 like the hydraulics of the office chair. There's some sort of leak going on there. Ashley Colley, what's going on? There's some sort... dude, thank you for the raid the other day, Ashley. Appreciate it. Because we were like arguing and yapping away yesterday. Thank you for the raid. There's some sort of light leak, so like over this kind of like sinks again, and I have to bring it up. But dude, this one was such a win because I really do firmly believe in my ability to spawn items in the overworld. Because this one was like, oh, I need a new office chair, and I was like, I'm gonna get an office chair. And then no more than like 48 hours later, I was walking out. There's an office building over there. I was walking out the office building, and a guy was carrying out this chair. And I was like, are you throwing that away? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, can I have it? And he was like, yeah. And so I just walked back 3 minutes home. Boom. Office chair. Just freaking spawned. It never even got put on the street. Like, he handed it from his hands to me. It never even got handed on the streets. You miss off sour and cheddar, genuine leather. Genuine leather, that's sick. Good support, working razor and recline, pure quality. But it got dude, it got thrown away. That sucks. That sucks. God heard my plea. No, seriously. And the other day, Avian. Okay, here it happened again the other day. It happened the other day. This one's just a temporary solution, but I'm gonna this for now. This freaking sick, because I'm not, you know, like all of us, I'm not made of money or anything like that. You know what I mean? So I got the treadmill, the walking pad, and I was like, dude, I want to get like a standing desk. I want to have something like in front of me so I can have like, you know, like my laptop or whatever I'm working on. I can have that frickin' in front of me. And I'm telling you again, no more than 48 hours later, I go out there and somebody's chucked out this computer desk, just a you know, a one like that. It's just over there. It's like just like a, you know, not a large one. And I was like, is this the exact right dimensions that the treadmill can fit perfectly under it? I take it home, boom, fits perfectly under it. I'm like, let's freaking go. I'm like, let's freaking go. So, though, I do believe that phenomenon there is, I can't remember what they call it, but it's this idea of when you have something in your mind, you start to see it everywhere. And it's like, it already is there. You know what I mean? Like, the stuff is already there, but you're taking more note of those specific things because it's what interests you at the moment. Like, I do remember when I first got back in the UK, I remember I got a paddle board. Back in the UK. And I had my paddle boards strapped to the top of the car for when I was, like, driving places or whatever. And I remember, like, my next, like, trip out, like, going somewhere where I ended up on, like, the motorway. I was like, every car I was seeing, I was like, paddleboard. I was like, everybody's got paddle boards. And it's like, I know that that's happening because now that I've got one, I'm looking for them and, you know, I'm more conscious of them or whatever. But I don't know, just be open to stuff. I think if you just be open to things, and sometimes, I don't know, some things come your way. I will say in terms of like items spawning and stuff like that, I am living in a capital city in the center and I'm outside all the time, so I am probably going to luck out on things. There is a lot of stuff in this city where somebody moves apartment and it's a lot easier to just like get new furniture, do you know what I mean? Which is kind of wasteful maybe. So they just dump a bunch of stuff on the street and you're like, all right, sick, let's freaking go. Obviously, I'd never take something like a mattress or like soft goods off the street. You know what I mean? That's how you get bed bugs, dude. That's how you get bed bugs. You're made of money. So this in Danish krona, so it's more like 500. It's like $500. Buckaroos? 500 Canadian buckaroos? Holy moly! Holy guacamole! But yeah, dudes, hope we're doing good here today. Hope we are doing good here today. We are like, in my mind at the moment, we're on like a countdown to this furry convention. We're weeks out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks out. 5 weeks out. It's like you're manifesting thing in your life. I do not like I'm not like super. I'm not like, you know, like heebie-jeebie or whatever or stuff like that. But I do believe in like, I do think that you have like some level of autonomy over, like, you know, because reality is like, I don't know what the frick I'm gonna talk about here, but I do think you can manifest things in real life. I do think it's possible within reason. I got a bike once. I got a mountain bike. I got a fridge. I've talked about this before. I've talked about maxing your luck stat. Well, that's the move in Fallout, isn't it? In like the Bethesda Fallouts or whatever, isn't the move to like, or at least on New Vegas, like pack everything on luck? Isn't that the move? Manifesting your own personal pony. Wow. Wow. Things are happening. Things are occurring. On New Vegas, it's luck. Yeah. Gotcha. I tried manifesting a winning lottery ticket that didn't work. That's too much, Val. No, that's too much. You can't manifest the winning lottery ticket. You can't manifesting the winning lottery ticket. That's too much. You manifested $1 million Australian dollars. Yeah. You gotta, I think you gotta, you know, go into... I think it's possible to take care, to like integrate yourself into the positive manifestation cycle of like recycling and reuse and you know, all that kind of thing. I think you can get yourself into that space. You spawned a 2-player, that's pretty good. Manifesting a losing lottery ticket. There we freaking go. There we freaking go. I'm not a lottery guy. I am, unfortunately, I do unfortunately can get took under the allure of gambling. I don't really love talking about gambling because, like, I know the evils of gambling. I know. I am not gambling anything at the moment, nor have I for a very, very long time. Nor have I for a very, very long time. And honestly, I've never been freaking crazy with it, but, like, there is times where I'm just like... There are times I've been to, like, sports betting. I will say that. I've been into, like, sports betting. You know? Or like stuff where you have like a level of like I don't like push button and things whatever. I don't like push button and, you know, and there's random RNG. You know what I mean? Like I think or slot machines or whatever. I'm not interested in any of that. But there are times where I'm just like I know who's gonna win this fight. I know who's gonna win this fight. I know this is going to be a 3rd round TKO. I know it. I have enough data in my brain. I've ran the simulations. You know what I mean? I can get in a position where I do that. But yeah. I do not promote gambling in any shape or form. I only think gambling is a strategy to it like poker or blackjack. Yes, yeah, exactly, Avian. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, the stuff where it's like slot machines or whatever, or like roulette wheels, or you know, any of that kind of stuff. I'm 100% with you. Like that sort of stuff just makes me feel like icky and bad, and not only is it a freaking a waste. It just makes me feel like a chud in like the worst sense, you know. They're getting what you want. Manifested bad knees. Ooh, dude, yeah, knees are. Honestly, for me, that's like my big thing of like, for skateboarding now, I'm just like, I just do mini ramp stuff because your knees are so precious, man. And I know loads of people who are like, you know, 30, 40, whatever, like people like, you know, who are like, you know, the generation before, the skaters of like the generation and the generation before that and stuff like that. And it's like, dude, they've got glass knees. From just the like boom, 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 boom. Pepe knows all about this too, and it's just like, yeah. Any sort of like thing like that is not fun. It's not. Gamble with your own skills. That's what I mean, Val. Like if like you know like there can be like the scale of like, oh, I follow this sport and I'm predicting this outcome, and do you know what I mean? There's some sort of like element of you to it. Or as you're saying, like you're playing like a player versus dealer game or something like that. Like how people lose thousands. I lose like $20 and I'm ready to blow up the casino. Yeah, no, I feel it. No, for real. But there's yeah. I don't talk about gambling today. No, but I don't like... Yeah, I don't subscribe to that, like, get rich quick sort of scheme or whatever. I do think a level of risk is important in your life. I do think, like, taking risks, and but as you're saying, like, skill-based things and things that are, like, taking risks on yourself. Do you know what I mean? Because you can perceive, like, oh, dude, I'm gonna start, like... I'm going to be my own boss and start my own business and stuff like that. Like, that's a gamble, you know? Or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Like, that's a gamble. I think that, like, you know, that having some sort of, like, you know, not being afraid of some level of gamble and some sort of risk, I think is incredibly, incredibly important. Especially if you want to, like, transcend the situation you exist in. You know what I mean? There's going to be some sort of level of gambling and risk, or... Because if there's just like a certainty to like level up in this way, it's like, oh, when you just do that. But when you're just doing stuff of just like, oh, bro, just like spinning the wheel. Unless it's a free spin on a freaking game show. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? If you're stretching, great. Nobody wants to stretch. Stretching's like the most important thing ever, and nobody wants to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to stretch. I get so bad in my stretching. I go through like periods where I'm just like, I'm not doing that at all. It's so freaking important. So more power to you. First time gambling less 50 cents, don't do it anymore. Awesome. I think that's awesome, actually. I actually think that's freaking awesome. Yeah. What do you do for younger people? No. You're starting to sound like Clavicula with the bone smashing. Clavicula with the freaking bone smashing. Holy moly. Holy moly! Oh my days. Oh my stars and stripes. But yeah, I think stuff like that where you sort of like taking risk on yourself is really important. And I think those games like can be fun. I think stuff like poker, like as a game, like that can be fun. And if you've got like a poker game that you have with like a bunch of friends where you're just kind of like perpetually trading around the same 20 euros or whatever, then it's like, let's fucking go, you know, whatever. But I think like trying to turn like slot machines or a lot of these like crypto like pump and dump stuff, like that's nuts to me. If this guy's made so much money off all of his like investment strategies, why does he even need to like waste his time making online courses about it? It's freaking snake oil. It's freaking snake oil. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, man. Nah, dude. Dude, I will tell you though. Rex has made like one or two good investments before. One that did really good for Rex. Was Mattel. When they started to like put out in the trades that like Greta Gerwig and you know, like a few years before the movie came out, they're like, oh, they're gonna make like a Barbie movie with Greta Gerwig and frickin' what's she called, the Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie. I was like, dude, that's gonna be a hit. I was like, that's gonna be a frickin' hit. I was like, even if that's bad, that's gonna sell a crap ton of Barbie toys. I was like, Mattel stock, I am in. I was like, Mattel toy stock, I am in. And that did good for X. Sometimes I see something coming, you know? If I had more assets, if I had more to dump on that, I would. But, you know, I'm just a guy with his freaking Sonic the Hedgehog bed. Oh, my God. You have so many sorts of old people with slot machines that don't even get up to use the bathroom because it's so addictive. Yeah, dude, that's freaking nuts. When you see those, like slot machine, like, videos in, like, Vegas and stuff like that. Oh, my God. Yeah, especially with friends, it's set limits for you when you can't. Exactly. Yeah, no, exactly. If you've got, like, actual friends, yeah, like, good friends or whatever, yeah, they're not just gonna fleece you and take your money every week or whatever, yeah. You hate losing when something's on the line, be it rank points or imaginary tokens. I would just, like, despise poker. But then, I mean, I think that's a good defense mechanism in some sense, Toxic. Yeah, I should buy 1 million shares for Rockstar. Yeah, the 2p machines, the penny pusher things. But where are... I mean, honestly though, Val, Ashley, you talk about the 2p machines, you talk about the penny machines, you talk about the claw machines. I mean, sure, I get that argument, but like the bigger, more evil beast is the loot box. The loot box is the, like, you know what I mean? Like, I agree with you. I'm like, yeah, sure, they are a form of gambling. But, like, the massive, crazy gambling thing that's put in front of kids' faces is all these different variations of loot boxes. Speaking of which. But, no, like, that stuff's just, like, freaking nuts, right? That, like... It's when they're, like... They're advertising, like, you know, when it's got like characters attached to it and stuff like that, it's like, it's not great. Loot boxes are banned in your company. I mean, like, freaking good. I mean, I don't think it's not like a, it's not a net positive. It's not a net positive. What was it? EA said it's fun gameplay surprise and not gambling. Vermintide 2 is the only good game for loot boxes. Yeah, I mean, like, it was fine in Vermintide 2, but I think what I think I would have preferred, like, maybe you can, like, you just, like, pick the next item you want, and you're gaining, like, you know, like, XP or a meter to get the thing, rather than, like, opening the box. I don't know. I didn't... When I first opened the loot box, and I was like, oh my god, I was like, oh, screw this. It was fine. It was fine, but I still think there's, like, better ways of doing it. I still understand what they're trying to simulate there. They're trying to simulate that, like, gambling itch thing. So I'm like, I'm still like, it was fine in it, but I feel there is and there has been better systems of doing it. Yeah, no, I mean, that's the positive thing, is that you can't buy them, though. That's the positive thing, is you can't buy them, right? That's the positive thing, because if you get on that route, it's like, what the hell are we doing here? I'm with you. I am with you. I just still stand by. There's you know, I think there's better ways of doing it, personally. You know? Talk about for gambling, Floridian. Floridian. A Floridian friend of mine is going to send me a care pack to American staff, want to send me a pack of cards. They're like crow and bird themed. Oh, even cards! That is so interesting. So it's all like categorized under like gambling products or something like that. That is so interesting. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not against. I don't know all the specifics of the gambling laws, but I'm probably generally pro anti-gambling laws and stuff like that. You know, I'm probably like for that. Yeah, it's those blind boxes, right? Those blind boxes, Val. Yeah, there's a lot of cute stuff in those things. Arisu has really good luck with those. She's like had a she got like, because they've got like one of those Pop Mart stores right by us, and like she got like some like Zootopia 2 thing. She got like some Disney stuff or whatever. And like she seems to like always get like a cool thing. Unless she hides all the duds from me. Unless there's just like, you know, she's just got a box of all of the sloth from Zootopia 2, and it's like, I got poor but first time. I'm not reading this. Okay. You can't gamble fake puns and trips. I can't receive cards and shipping, but half of all YouTube ads being for Danish gambling sites is apparently okay. Is that true? I didn't know that. But then what's different about the Danish gambling sites? Like what's that's confusing. Please update the game. Okay. I mean, it wouldn't let me open the game if it wasn't updated, but sure. Sure, bro. Like what's so different about the Danish sites that they like comply or whatever? But there is an update. Dude, I freaking went on the update before. On you. On you. Check for update. Oh, it's got 1 second left. Okay, whatever. Okay, sure. Sure.
Sure. Yeah, it's really annoying, that sort of stuff. If you're really desperate for one specific thing, then it's like, it's sometimes worth playing the premium and going through like a reseller. Yeah, no, I feel you about like he's saying like classmates addicted and whatever. It's like there's definitely like a, I think it's all linked to that like hustle, grind, win. I don't know. There seems to be like a whole, I don't know. I don't know. Making money on your phone. Is that the Beyonder? Who's that in the sky? Is that meant to be the Beyonder? I don't know. I haven't been in this in a while. Gifts for me. Gifts for me. Hello, MTF. Okay. No, I want to. White Fox is added. Is that Deadpool as in like? What's he wearing? He kind of looks like he's Nightcrawler colors. White Fox is a weird ad. Play Pokemon. 42 all-time classics is one of the most goated cartridges of all time. That is good. That is good. Okay, I am Rex Rebel Heart, by the way. Okay, so if anyone who does want to play today, he became the blue tick. Good for him. Hello and good night from Indonesia. Thank you for all the. Okay, so who we got new in here since last time we played? So last time we played, we've added Eliza Bloodstone. Have I been Eliza Bloodstone? Dude, they're like... I feel it's just like, it's only a matter of time before I go in this game and it's like, oh dude, here's like Big Wheel and like Paste Pot Pete. Like, I mean, I get it, kind of like spread out, like, because what's the rate? Do they add a character every 6 weeks? Is that what it is? They add a lot. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. So I don't think I've been Eliza Bloodstone. She's new since we last came. And I think the other new one is obviously White Fox, which again, that's kind of nuts. That's kind of a crazy... I don't know, some of the choices they put in here are... I can add you. I can add you, Toxic. If you don't know how to add me, I can try and see if I can add you. That's like Squirrel, yeah. Or like Nuts and Bolts. You're up against some reason in Spanish. Good. Good. Oh, is this like live? Oh, okay. Shut up. Shut up! Because I think here is... No, not here. Where are my friends? Oh, I got like a friends icon. I do have a friends icon. Toxic Asher 9. Okay, cool. Here we go. Probably in here. Tetris. There's enough fun. Oh, X9. X9. Gotta get the X in there. There we go. Oh. Haha! Perfect. Perfect. I joined you, so I think I made you the leader. So you just, honestly, Toxic, you just pick anything, start anything, I'm all good. So I think I made you the leader. So I'm putting you at the wheel. You finally got your Mexican citizenship. Let's go, dude. Congratulations. Congratulations. What does biblioteca even mean? Biblioteca is the library. Yeah, that's right. It is right. It is the library. The library. Libreria is bookshop. I don't know. I'm in Europe. But honestly, Toxic, just put it on whatever, and I'm sure it'll... I trust whatever you do. I trust whatever you set up. And if we have problems, we'll deal with it, you know? I don't know why I've got, like, red lines for my connection. Like, what the hell? Oh, because we're connecting to Sydney. I get you. Okay. That's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be freaking fine. Makes me feel more international. How many citizenships can one guy have in a lifetime? Well, actively it depends on the agreements between the countries. Because Spanish say I can be Spanish and... Where is she? She was like a duelist, right?
Who's ready to
I want to try her out. Spanish say I can be English, I can be British and Spanish, but British say if I want to be, I'm only allowed, like they say, oh, can I have an English passport and a Spanish passport? The British government say though you've got to denounce the Spanish citizenship and you've got to just be English. And, like, it depends on agreements between countries. Yeah, I believe in most. I believe that like biblio thing is like is present in a lot of languages. I think it's English being weird for that one. Okay, let's go. Let's freaking go.
The collector's contract expired, so I'm free to hunt as I please.
Well, I will say, I know we've not really done anything so far, but it doesn't seem crazy laggy or gaga. Just stick with the team. I'm gonna try and be a good team player. Oh. Okay, that was foolish. Yeah, so I'm not sure, Val. I'm not sure how many countries allow like sort of like what the maximum would be. It's an interesting question. I'm sure you could ask AI and it would give you a really incorrect answer that contradicts itself.
Friday got that on video.
Just shooting at my own team. Ah. Okay. Do. I feel like I'm contributing because I'm like in the zone. Right? What's that? Bubble? The defensive zone. In England, the apple eats you. Big apple. I will say, I like, you know, being on here with someone. Like, I know if I'm on a game like this with someone like Toxic, it is they're very much just here to play. And so while I'm being clueless and vibing, and you know, 70% focused on the game, 30% focused on having a conversation with the beautiful people in chat, I know nobody's gonna get angry with me. Although I might get messaged again, like that dude who told me to check my ego. The big nut! Toxic with the big nut. Yeah, Google AI, it's gonna have an awful answer. That would take a lot of like researching and cross-referencing. And to be honest, it's probably one of those things that changes quite frequently as well. Did you check my ego? Is great. I also checked my id. That's the other thing, isn't it? Like, it's the ego and the id, right? The id. Check your id. Check your sense of being. So we're getting points because I'm standing here, right? Am I helping? Or even if I leave, do we get points? Am I contributing by existing in this area? I got defeated by Cheesecake? Yeah, I check my 6. I don't check my 6 enough. Though I do feel that, like, video games, no. Video games, no. But I do feel in the real world, like, you know when people have, like, you know, you can sense things happening around you? I think I'm decent enough at that. I feel like I got a sense when somebody's coming up behind me or, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, they might have. Avian, they're actually secretly checking on me. Yeah, dude, check your ego. You okay? Check your ego. Check your ego. Check you getting enough sunlight. Speak up and check your ego of your friends. Dude, are we gonna poop the bed? Oh, that was bad. Enjoy your sleep. Yeah, that's what I mean, that you've got more than 5 senses. Exactly. Like, you're like... You know, you're daredeviling it, right? You're hearing, like, the little changes in temperature and whatever. And, like, yeah, man, you're daredeviling it.
I'll do this myself.
I feel like playing tank. Tyrell. What, who's a tank? Like, the thing? Here's the thing.
Before you attack, get ready.
You guys are the coolest! I always thought so. Now let's kick some butt, shall we?
The crazy
Remember
summer
for
skin
yourself.
for
Being able to understand
a
animals?
squirrel girl.
I wish I could do that. Yeah, all you have to do is listen. They really hate Doom.
Does anybody like Doom? He's such an egomaniac.
Twitch is saying you're eligible to claim the Scarlet Witch spray. Let's freaking go.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
We really, truly live in the, in like, just like the golden age of humanity. It's truly never been better than it is. You go my frickin' dude. Oh no, I got squidded. Who summons the squids? Oh, Namor. Okay, that makes sense.
Don't celebrate yet, mates. The fight's
Yeah, I'm
not
always seeing
over.
some like crazy Chinese designed art in this game, and I'm like, how does this relate to a comic book I read in 2012? Like, how does this connect? Dude, Toxic's actually such a stud. They were like, we need a tank. He switches over to being Penny Parker.
Back from the grave, better than ever.
Spencer, hi. By the way, fun fact, Penny Parker, created by Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance fame.
The shield. Co-op time. Why not?
Dude.
This is real firepower!
Do I shoot the thing? It's the thing? Well, not the thing, the character, but the thing, the object. Save the Overwatch was literally... Every hero has been in the game for a decent amount of Chinese skin. It's a literal category of skins, which is all ample. Well, I wasn't meaning by that. I wasn't meaning specifically by Chinese themed. I was just meaning because this game is Chinese, so everything just kind of looks a little bit Chinese, like sort of like the art style. But there is a lot of characters in Chinese outfits as well. That is true. But yeah, I can imagine in Overwatch, like the amount of like Chinese New Years they've gone through as well, and they add in like, you know, Year of the Monkey, frickin' Tracer or whatever. That was great. I had like 2 seconds. A switch character before I get told where is he? Where is the Punisher? There he is. Maybe the Punisher.
You know a word I don't like?
Get involved. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I will 100% be going on Overwatch again though, dude. I will 100% be going on Overwatch again. The team are bickering. We gotta give a thumbs up to Toxic. No, Toxic, it's all good. No, don't worry. Stick on your server. No, stick on your server. It's all good. It ran fine for me. It was as good as I can tell. You know, if there's subtleties and drops in frame rate and stuff like that, my brain, my troglodyte brain can't even detect it. So it's like whatever. So it's like completely whatever.
Pick your hero or villain.
I don't love this null guy. Okay, I'm gonna actually try out if she's available, and then I'll go back to like, so I kind of understand. Yeah, I wanted to try her.
Agent F1. I'm going in.
They're like, don't be her. Be a different character. And I'm like, no, I want to try out White Fox. Oh, nice. Nice. Enjoy. Overswatch.
White
Enjoy.
Fox on the hunt. Try to keep up.
Oop.
30
Oop.
seconds before you attack. Get
Right, we
ready.
got Captain America. That's Star-Lord, I believe.
Would you look at us?
Mantis.
The man out of time and the cyborg assassin.
They've sure come a long way from Brooklyn, Steve.
But as long as we've still got a little Brooklyn inside of us, Buck,
I think it's very cool. I do think that like I think there's some characters who like adapt into like this aesthetic and this style very well.
3, 2, 1.
And I think this is a character that's been like picked for that because I do think that this actually looks very cool
I'm not cold.
in the like
I'm focused. There's a difference.
in the Rivals art style. I generally think a lot of them. Eddie, hello again. Hello, welcome in here. I do think there's like quite a lot of characters who I think it's fun to see in like this different art style. Especially because like there's a lot of like Marvel characters that kind of they used to change quite a lot. Like, you know, like every like, you know, 5 to 10 years or whatever, you'd have characters who are like undergoing new looks and new costumes and stuff like that. And then sometimes things just like they start to just like give them like one look forever, and I don't know. I think it's to maintain synergy with like movies and products and all these things that are becoming like a bigger and bigger deal as time goes on.
Let me help. Back in the hunt.
Hey, fair enough, Eddie. It's quite this game, because it's got so many characters. There's a lot going on. I think it's quite a steep learning curve, at least in my opinion. It's a learning curve I have not I have not gotten far with. I'm here just for the vibes. I'm here to just hang out and stuff like that. But I can very much appreciate how it could be quite daunting, jumping into something like this and not know what the hell's going on. I can see your opinion, to be honest.
A king's blow. Effective, Namor.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Miraculous Ladybug character.
That is much better.
Dude, I need to... I really upset this girl. I think I've had this conversation on stream before, because it happened like a few months ago. It happened during, you know, sort of Rex stream live. I will find the messages. I will look for the messages in a bit, because there's a girl who's talking about Miraculous Ladybug, and I guess I like touched a nerve, because I said something like, I'll find what it was. I said something like, oh, I don't think it's that deep or something. Do you know what I mean? And I wasn't saying that in a critical way. I was not saying that in a like, oh, you're like a baby for liking this thing. Because like I wasn't meaning that at all. Because like I like a lot of stuff that's like, you know, not necessarily aimed for my age bracket. You know what I mean? And I really struck a nerve because she was like, it was like a conversation we had. And she was like texting me like days later about it. Like, oh, you know, when we're talking about Ladybird. Let me find it. Freaking find it. I really just like annoyed, yeah. Is it Ladybird or Ladybug? Ladybird? Ladybug?
My senses are sharp, and my claws are ready.
Ladybug. What was she called?
Before you attack, get ready.
Just like the first time we were
Okay,
after
here we go.
Hydra.
I hope it goes better than that.
Whatever happens, we'll still be together.
And let's save the timelines or whatever.
What was she saying? Oh, she was talking about it being a Mary Sue? Is that what it was?
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, right. Okay, she's getting really annoyed.
All you need to do is
See you, Eddie.
mission area.
I'll read these messages in a second.
Oh,
I'm not gonna... I'll read them in, like, a lobby. I'm not gonna, like, stop playing the game and screw over my team even more. Bye! But yeah, I was talking about it being, like, a massive Mary Sue character. And I think she was... Yeah, I think she was complaining about, like, Ladybird always winning. And I was like... Oh, Ladybug, sorry. Always winning. And I was like, yeah, like, I was like, she's gonna win. Like, it's not that kind of, like, it's like a kid's thing. Do you know what I mean? I think, I know what it was. I know what it was. Yeah, she was complaining about Ladybug being, like, I've got these messages about the follow-up, but I remember the in-person conversation. She was complaining about Ladybug being, like, a Mary Sue, and, like, always winning, and always being good at stuff. And I was like, I think that's gonna happen though, because of like the type of show it is, right? I was like you're not gonna watch like, and I think this annoyed her because I went like too infantile. I think the example I gave was, I was like, you're not gonna watch Dora the Explorer and like Dora the Explorer fails and like she doesn't get to like the farm. Like, she's always gonna get to the farm. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, I think Ladybug's probably always gonna beat the bad guy in the end. I was like, you know, like, it's not like frickin', you know, Breaking Bad or something. And she didn't appreciate that. She went home and thought about it and then started texting me about it the next day. And I was like, I don't even freaking care. Spider-Man always wins, man. You know what I mean?
we make a good team.
I am wounded. Who will help?
I have been that person though. Dude, I have been that person though. So like no shade on anyone. Do you know what I mean? And no like No, like putting myself above another individual or something like that. Like I have been intensely like passionate and over obsessed with different stories and characters and stuff like that. So it's like I get it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's all good. No hate over here. No judgment. What's this do? Wow! I become Alolan Ninetales? Get wrecked. Hey, Bale. Bale. Holy moly. Change hero? Is that a suggestion video game? Are you suggesting I should change hero? What if I change to a villain? I was about to say there's villains in this game, but then I suppose every villain in this game has actually been like a hero at some point, right? Oh shit. Magic. Freaking Magneto's been like the leader of the X-Men like 70 bajillion times. I've heard Lego Ninjago's kinda good. I've heard Lego Ninjago's kinda good. I've heard it's like...
I'm not a hero.
I've heard it's kinda good.
That's how I like it.
Before you attack, get ready.
You know, I wouldn't have left you behind if...
Yeah, I've heard it's kinda good. Sometimes this stuff actually does have like pretty good writing. Like, you know, like stuff like Disney's Gargoyles back in the day. Like, that had like good writings on it. Oh, was I meant to be a healer? Oh, I don't know how to use a healer. I'm sorry. Oh, he's gonna be so pissed off at me. He's gonna be the Punisher. I apologize. I didn't even know that character was a freaking healer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, eek. No, and to be fair, it's like me and Arisa were watching Pokemon all morning at breakfast. Do you know what I mean? So it's like there's no shade. What the hell's that? Is that magic and like... Oh, that's magic, right? Okay.
Back for another tour.
Dude, I will say one of the best things about this game, like the net positives that this game has had on Marvel Publishing, is on Magic. Because Magic's always been like a really cool, like, C-list at best X-Men character. And they've put her like, because of like the popularity from this game, they've put her like way more in the forefront. And giving her like her like our own solo book and good writers on it and stuff. It's actually been... Whoops. Whoopsie, whoopsie, daisy. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Claim the Phoenix egg. Coming from all angles. They're gonna flank me. They're gonna flank me, lads. At least I'm getting like some KOs. An odd KO here and there when I switch to Frank Castle. Frank Asshole. The Punisher. We're fleeing.
You don't want to become like me.
That's how it's done.
Was that Punisher talking? Like, you don't. I'm like. So it's Mr. Fantastic in his wedding outfit. Holy moly. I'm in trouble. Thank you. I'm in trouble again. Guys, watch out. It's spider time. Guys, it's spider time. It's Rex time!
Now I'm getting mad.
Hey, we got it getting involved now, right? We can play the game.
They'll be coming soon. Can't you protect us?
Studs. Absolute studs.
On your toes. Here they come.
Oh, I'm so stupid. My reaction time is like 12 seconds later. I realize. Like, look at that. She's hit me like 5 times. And I'm like, wait, huh? Whose footprints are these? I'm like a Metal Gear Solid genome soldier. I'm like, huh? What was that noise? Guys, we gotta kill them. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, we can do it. I believe. I believe. No. That's Psylocke? Who are you? That's Psylocke. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Dude. I don't know if you guys can see the messages on the screen. Somebody's telling somebody else to log off. They said, Bucky, you're utter garbage. You should log off. It's crazy, man. These people crazy. I think, dude, I really think that, like, especially if you're playing, like, a team game, it's like, if you get that bothered by your team in a team game, it's like you need to, like, make your own team. Because if you're just going to be playing with, like, randos and potentially getting really pissed off, it's like, I don't know, it's a cycle, isn't it? It's a little bit of a cycle. Oh, I want to, like, do I, like, change how heroic I am? Like, I'm gonna stick with Punisher. That was the enemy team. Yeah, it's so, like, it's wild, isn't it? It's actually wild toxic. I mean, like, it's fine. It's the culture. It's the culture. But, I'm glad I'm not infected with that mind virus. You go try healing. Okay, cool. I mean, Toxic, if you have, like... Basically, I've not really, like, learned what anyone does on this game, to be honest. So, if there's, like, a character where you're like, oh, like, it might be cool to, like, try out this person and do that, I'm always all ears, by the way. So if there's any, like, suggestions you ever want to make, like, I'm a sponge. I'm a sponge, and I will try to absorb it.
I'm not a hero. I'm the Punisher.
I'm just such a masculine man. I love being the Punisher. Holy moly! Holy moly! SpongeBob SquarePants, Sponge Rex SquarePants. Big if true. I really want to play some SpongeBob games, Avian. I look at all these new SpongeBob games coming out, and I'm like the meme, the SpongeBob meme of where they're like looking out the window. I'm like Squidward watching SpongeBob run outside, watching the SpongeBob games.
Swords and wooden stakes. Real cute.
They're just as powerful as any weapon.
We truly live in a golden age, don't we? Just every video game is 10 out of 10. Every movie is the best movie ever. Oh, guys, have you seen this stuff on the I like the tickets to the SpongeBob movie. Oh god, guys, I'm thinking about SpongeBob. Can you not attack me? Yeah, no, that's dude. That was it. I was too overstimulated. I was way too overstimulated, Avian. I was thinking about SpongeBob and trying to comprehend what I was looking at. I've not been on this stage. Is this new for the season? I thought this new season was like Reign of the Kingpin or something. The Kingpin has taken over the bus. The Kingpin has the school bus under his control. Stop him. Oh my god. What is happening? Oh, Avian, I did not know you could drive the battle bus. I didn't know somebody was driving the battle bus. Oh, I really like how he's called the Punisher. It just came a notification on the screen. I have spotted the enemy, the Punisher. Yeah, I was playing Fortnite with the Risu, and Risu was driving the battle bus. Like, you know when you go, like, you thank the driver? It's because you're thanking, like, one of the players who's driving the battle bus. Like, one of the 100 is driving the battle bus. It's like, what is happening? I feel the world is magical and wonderful, and I'm learning new things every day. I feel it's full of wonder and whimsy. But yeah, I've never drove the battle bus. I guess it's like a 1% chance you get to drive the battle bus.
Co-op time.
It's freaking crazy.
Go by sight, someone.
Unless she was trolling me, but I don't think she was. I got pooped. I got pooped in the butt.
This is not over.
Come on, Frank Castle, the Punisher. There's a new Punisher TV movie coming out in a few weeks. Yippee. Alright, come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Well, like streaming movie. Streaming movie, you know. They have fancy names for them. I think they call them like Disney Plus special presentations. I know what you are. You're a TV movie. I know what you are. Disney Plus special presentation. You're a freaking TV movie. We all know it. Let's go, team. Boy, I'll throw in the 2D smoke grenade. Guys, watch out, it's Iron Man. Guys, watch out, it's Iron Man. Got him.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Get racked. Oh, whoops. Whoops.
Judge,
Muzzle Rivers.
executioner.
I love watching my own kill cam. But me just get demolished. Oh my lord. Okay, okay, okay. Marvel Rivals, Marvel Rivals. You're an esports legend. You are so good at esports that girls who cosplay want to be your girlfriend. Okay, let's go. You're so great. The gamer sucks. Want to sponsor you. Let's go. All right. Let's freaking go. You're so good. People ask you what your rig is. That's why I call manifesting. I don't want the esports life, Avian. I don't want it. I like my life. I don't know what gamer subs is, but I'm assuming it's not optimal. not even the girls who cosplay and ask you out. I mean, that'd be great, right? Your ultimate ability, 1000-fold slash is ready. Who does a 1000-fold slash? Blade? Like, who does that? It sounds very Japanese. Whoa. You guys sit at their desk, do nothing, need energy drinks. Yeah, but there's levels to this, right? Val, isn't it? Because there's like the stuff that's like the energy drinks, right? And then there's the stuff that's like, is it like a nootropic or something? Like the stuff that's meant to make you focus better. Like there's the ones that aren't just like you can buy like the tub with an anime girl on that like is just like loads of caffeine. And then you can buy the tub that's got an anime girl on, but it's loads of like other stuff. Or am I wrong? Is it all caffeine? Is everything caffeine? Gamer subs. What is happening, man? I said a duck. Thank you. Who's that? Is that the invisible woman in her evil costume? Oh god, it's Moon Knight. Gamer sucks. It's a new lollipop brand for gamers. Oh my. Maybe I should do a month where I only live on gamer products. Everything I consume is gamer branded. Jury and Executioner. But she's on our team. Yeah. Guess we can do it. You can do it if you really want. You die from malnutrition. I don't know, man. Roaches survive. Roaches survive. I was too distracted by the frickin' shark. Jeff. You can do it if you really want.
Extended my deployment.
Who's that? Oh, it's Jeff. Okay, right. I think we pooped. Is this Doctor Strange, but he's a rubber ducky? The Quirk Chungus is off the scale, no? Make that Wonder Maximov. Make that Sue Storm. That's right, I'm using your government names. I'm using your government names. Guys, what if we won? What if? Dr. Quack? Do you know about Howard the Duck? Is Howard the Duck not in this game yet? Would people not go crazy for Howard the Duck? Dude, they should put in the Great Lake Avengers. Like more of... Well, they got Squirrel Girl in. Put more of those guys in. Dude, what if? What if? What if? What if? What if?
I re-upped.
30 seconds.
Hunker down. We're almost there.
Here come the bad guys.
I see Toxics there, so I feel safe. God, that's bad. I feel it's gonna go into Brover time. I feel it's gonna go into Brover time. I'm scared.
Us against the world.
Guys, come on, it's us against the world. Uh-oh. Thanks. No. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh no, is he judged during Executioner? Pee and poo. Well, that's my entire day ruined. Oh my lord. Okay, this is after the game where the red and the blue team get to communicate with each other and say mean things to each other. Here we go. Look at all the bars are all going up. Everything's happening. Thumb up for you, my friend. A little thumb up for you. Yeah, I'd never been on that stage before. I think it was like the Collector's Collection or something. So it had like crazy multiversal objects. Oh, maybe that's who was on the main menu. Maybe it was the Collector. Did it last season? Okay. Maybe if it was like at the 0.5, if it was in like the middle of the season, I didn't play it because I think I just checked in at the start of the season. As you can tell, I'm only 12 and you're 30. So I've only like hopped on little bits, you know. Here and there, here and there. But they definitely add a lot of stuff to this game, for real. There's always stuff appearing. So sometimes when you roll with Rex. Toxic, sometimes when you roll with Rex. Oh no! He picked the Punisher! That means I'm gonna have to be... Is the Winter Soldier, like, the same? Is he like the Punisher but different?
I'm not anyone's sidekick.
Let's try it. Yeah, Rex brings out the best in people. Exactly. Freaking exactly.
I'm not a symbol like Steve.
I'm gonna be the Bucky that they say is shit now. I am gonna be the Bucky.
You kids should stay out of this.
It's our world too.
Also interested, I'm kind of interested, maybe it's like, because we are on the Australian server right now, right? I'm wondering if, like, is this the time of day you usually play? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm wondering if there's, like, different vibes from different people at different times of the day. You know, stuff like that. Boing.
I'm hungry.
I'd rather be hunting dragons and the like, but I suppose saving the universe will do.
Boing, 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 boing. Oh no, it's Venom. It's Venom.
So long, turret.
Toxic's playing is one of my dad's. Who's one of my dad's favorite characters. My dad was a big Submariner fan. He was always like, when are they gonna make a Submariner movie? I was like, I don't think that's gonna happen, Dad. And then they did. Then they did put Submariner in a movie.
I always come back.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. And then my uncle, not blood uncle, but like uncle through like the marriage, right? The dude who married to my auntie. He was a Submariner for the NSA. He's like an American. And I'm gonna say this in a positive. I'm gonna say it's like, I think he's a nice guy and everything, but he's freaking nuts. He's like, I don't comprehend how, like, I can't understand how he thinks. I don't relate. He loves baseball too. Nothing wrong with baseball. You know, you can enjoy baseball. Fact that came to my mind. He does like baseball. Wow, that was good going off. I always come back. Spring trap. Spring trap. What about plus trap? Wellness check. Everybody wellness check. Everybody flash the flashlight behind you to check for plus trap. Just a little bit of a wellness check. Let's check plus trap isn't there. I don't think I like playing as Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. Can I be the Punisher now? Can I be the Punisher? Where am I? Okay. Guys, activating... That's his super ability? Why is that his super ability? Activate arm? Yeah, can I be the Punisher? I can be the Punisher. Let's freaking go. Yes. Yes. Yes, queen. Yes.
You hurt people, I hurt you.
Marvel has like a floating timeline, right? So it's like The Simpsons, like it's always the present day. Do you know what I mean? Like characters are not really aging generally. Like sometimes like little things will happen, but generally it's like a status quo that's sort of like on a floating timeline in the present day. So it's like sort of like, you know, give or take, like the origin stories like always happened like maybe like 5 to 10 years ago, depending on the character. Even as like real time progresses. And the Punisher was a character who his origins were like originating in like the Vietnam War. So he was like a soldier who went to fight in the Vietnam War, and then he came back to like the US, and like the government had like killed his family and like betrayed him and all this sort of stuff. And because of the nature of the floating timeline, that changed from like being the Vietnam War to like eventually being it might have originally been the Korean War. No, I'm pretty sure it was Vietnam. That moved from like being the Vietnam War to being like, you know, sort of like, you know, like Middle East, like Afghanistan and stuff like that. And they're gonna, oh god, I'm so stupid. They're gonna have to change that again sometime soon, like as like things keep progressing. And that would honestly be the same thing with like The Simpsons, right? Because like The Simpsons has like a floating timeline, like you know, like Homer met Marge like in the 70s, and then he met her in like the 90s, and like they keep doing those flashback episodes and stuff. And it's like, I guess like Principal Skinner's not a Vietnam War veteran anymore, is he? I don't know what he is. They need to create more wars so we can, these things make sense. More wars. If we stop having wars, then the Punisher won't have a backstory. Okay, where is everyone?
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Is that Spider-Man's VA? Guys, by the way, VA, for those not in the know, you got a little bit inside baseball here. VA means voice actor. Calc is short for calc. Calc is short for calculator, by the way, guys. That guy's definitely using a calc. Oh my god, I am... Apologies to the team. Oh, he had a cool splash screen. Don't worry, I'll become a dictator. You can be a war vet of the Denmark War. Principal Skinner? I got an upvote from Blue Chili. Thank you. You made my day, Blue Chili. You made my freaking day. You made my day. Giving one to you. I'm giving one. Give one. Give one to me. Oh my god. What about Greenland? What about Greenland? Do we not talk about Greenland? Is Greenland like your guys' Gibraltar? We just don't talk about it. Oh my lord. I'm very excited how I'm playing on the Sydney. It's my first time ever playing on the Sydney server. I feel like I'm on holiday. Toxic, thank you for hanging out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a good day. Also, you need to keep me updated on your Kanto journey. Your Pocket Monster Kanto. I wish to be kept updated on what happens with all the peoples. Toodaloo! What is this? Vents. Captain America football player! He's only available for 27 more hours. Guys, we need to act now. Act now! Guys, I might get... What do you think? Should I get Daffy Duck on Fortnite? Do you think I should get Daffy Duck on Fortnite? I kind of want to get Daffy Duck on Fortnite. You've blitzed so much Kanto. Cool. The final gym battle... The final... Well, not gym battle. But the final battle is high level. We're going to talk about Greenland whenever referendum or if they want to stay a part of Denmark. Kind of sounds like Gibraltar. Kind of sounds like Gibraltar. Think of these. Rex the robot dog? It literally says Rex the robot dog. It literally says it. With letters. That's incredible. But Rex the robot dog is from Fallout. He's the Fallout guy. Bucky Bear? Bucky Bear? Oh, dude, are they too cowardly? They won't put Betty Ross in the game, but they'll make her a little plushie. Oh, a cybernetic dog. No, you're right. 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 Throg. The bombastic bag man. Herbie. Groot. I am Groot. Why did they make Mary Jane Watson a playable character? She was a playable character in Spider-Man, the video game, and she's like more powerful than Spider-Man. It's like in the Spider-Man game. I'm not like. Here's the problem. It's like when people talk about this, like they immediately jump to like you're being like sexist or something. I'm not being sexist. I'm being like, you know, superpowered spider character and just like woman. You know what I mean? Well, not woman. When I say woman, it sounds like when I say woman like that, it's like such the wrong tone, isn't it? Yeah, she sneaks around and tases the enemy. Exactly. Like that's what she does in the Spider-Man game. But like I find it like kind of frustrating, like when I'm playing as like Mary Jane Sneak, like safe word, it's respectful. when I'm sneaking around as Mary Jane in the Spider-Man video game, I feel like I'm disposing of goons and crooks like easier and simpler than when I'm playing as the spider-powered superhero. Do you know what I mean? And also like Mary Jane's cool. Mary Jane's fine. Whatever. But like I want to be playing as Spider-Man in the Spider-Man game. The worst ones in Spider-Man 2 when you have to play as the deaf girl. Like that is like why am I doing this? Like there's these levels where you play as Miles Morales' deaf friend. And it's like, what am I doing? Like, it's like the Spider-Man game. I want to swing around, and I want to shoot web at Hydro Man. It's like, and it's like, you're like playing as this deaf girl, and you're like running around Brooklyn. And it's like you're playing this deaf girl and you're running around Brooklyn and it's like, we got to prepare for like the community action meeting. And it's like, dude, what am I doing? It's like, what am I doing? It's like, oh my lord. It's like I want to swing around on webs. And I want to fight Hydro Man. Why am I keep saying Hydro Man? Why is Hydro Man's my point? My point of reference is Hydro Man. Where's Hydro Man? Oh my lord. Bloodline plush? Okay. The world of monetization, man. What are we doing? What is going on? Oh, these were the seasons. Yes. Yes, quite. Okay, yeah, okay, it was the collector. Okay, right, sure. I got the Celestial Codex? Holy frick. Okay. Alright, good. Hope you're doing well, Fireball. Hope you're alright. I'm just laughing to myself about freaking Marvel comic books and the Spider-Man video game. That costs like $20 bajillion to make, to develop. Holy moly! Here, let me switch over this peon.
Da 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 da. Perfect. Arg! Ahooga! Holy moly. There I am. Remember, the more money investigate, the more gooder it is. Yeah. Fortnite's obviously, like, Fortnite's not shutting down. That's kind of crazy. But, like, I've seen a lot of people who are like, you know, because of all the crazy Fortnite stuff in the past week, Like, if you don't know, they laid off like 1,000 member of staff, and like literally they've like fired like the lead programmer, the lead artist, the lead it's like literally 1,000 members of staff. It's freaking nuts. And there's a lot of people who are like, and people are saying the Lola Bunny curse, because when they added Lola Bunny to multiverses, that's when multiverses died. So people are like, it's the Lola Bunny curse. They've added Lola Bunny to Fortnite and now it's gonna die. But there's lots of people who are going like, bro, like if Fortnite shuts down, like they have to refund me everything. And it's like, what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? I do hope though, if like, you know, because eventually games like Fortnite and stuff will sunset. I do hope they just put an offline mode on. Or you can just still link together by LAN or something. That'd be, you know, add LAN mode. That'd be cute, right? Are my expectations too high? Are my expectations too high? Because Fortnite already has split screen in it. It does have split screen in it. Like, you can play split screen multiplayer. So it's like, couldn't you just make like just turn it offline mode and you've still got all your skins there and you can goob around. You can Fortnite save the world or whatever, you know? Fight against bots. Maybe my expectations are way too high. I don't freaking know. I don't freaking know, guys. As always, I'm just saying words. I am just saying words. I'm just saying sentences. I'm just existing. Being my silly self, no? Being my silly Billy self. Kind of reminds me of the fact that Valve can't shut down Team Fortress 2. Because then people realize that their virtual items are worthless and the entire market will crash. Right. But the thing is, this Team Fortress 2 is like... I imagine the cost of running that is crazy. They fired the lead from every department. These are the mid-level managers I was speaking of the other day. Should we just have the grunts from every department report directly to the CEO? That should increase efficiency, right? No, they had like some like guy who like, he's like the lead programmer of like Fortnite or something, and he seems to like, he was like working when he had pneumonia to like fix bugs from home and stuff like that, and it's like, it seems like people who really care. Do you know what I mean? It like seems like people who really care they've actually like got rid of. It's pretty brutal. It seems like Tim Sweeney's Epic Games strategy of giving people free games and trying to sue Apple is maybe not paying off. I think Epic Games free games is going to slow down. I don't know, man. I don't know. Or maybe just become incredibly low quality. But yeah, I imagine Team Fortress 2 doesn't like cost like a ton. Like I think the operating costs of Fortnite are crazy. I can believe that as well. From what I understand, I think like the operating costs of Fortnite to like keep that machine running, I think are like very, very high. Nothing but puzzle platformers from now on, exactly. Exactly. Or those games which are like glorified jigsaw puzzles. Those games are just like a jigsaw puzzle with like extra steps. Nothing wrong with the puzzle platform though, right? Nothing wrong with the frickin' puzzle platformer. Let's be real. Nothing wrong with the good old-fashioned puzzle platformer. Oh, there is a joke. Well, I mean, like, but to be fair, like, isn't like, do they update Team Fortress 2? Isn't it just maintained, right? Isn't it just like freaking maintained and exists and all that kind of thing? All that kind of jazz. I call it jizzy jazz. All that kind of jizzy jazz. But yeah, dude, short. What are you saying? Just add workshop items and maps and not much else. Yeah, right, sure. Which I mean, dude, is that game 2007? 2007, right? Orange Box 2007? That makes sense in my head. I feel this happened. Yeah, this is pre 08, right? 2007? Yeah, 2007. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense in my brain. Transformers, right? Michael Bay Transformers. Is that 2007? Feels that time. It feels like that, right? Pokemon Generation 4? Yeah. That smells right to me. Pokemon Generation 4. Hope you have a good day, guys. Hope you have a nice day today. As the title says, a bit of a short stream today, but I want to hang out for a little bit, play a little bit of free-to-play with anyone who wants to show up. TF2 Transformers 2? Dark of the Moon? Transformers 2 Dark of the Moon? Question mark? Transformers 2 Dark of the Moon? Question mark? Transformers 3 Revenge of the Fallen? Transformers 4 The Last Night? Dark of the Balloons? Balloons Tower Defense. Holy moly. Holy guacamole. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna, as the title says, a bit of a shorter stream today, but I want to hang out, see if anyone wanted free to play with us. And we did. Toxic played with us, which was fun. The next free to play game I'm gonna try out is get ready. Get frickin' ready. Get ready, chuds. Get ready. The next free to play game we're gonna try is we're gonna try League. Get frickin' ready. Get ready, chuds. We're gonna try League of Legends. We're gonna try frickin' League of Legends. So that's kind of next on my docket. We're gonna. I'll just click things and not read the tutorial and laugh and whatever. And ignore something important that's happening because I'm reading a message in the chat about like somebody mentioned like something about the PS2. You know what I'm saying? SpongeBob after the incident. That is a crazy that is a crazy username. SpongeBob after the incident. Show me a fun experience with no toxicity or whatnot. Yeah, I don't know if it's potentially gonna be, because out of playing these live service games recently, we had a lot of people we didn't know. Well, not a lot, but there was a few. There was a few active chatters in the Counter-Strike stream, and there was a few active chatters in the Overwatch stream. So I think people are just like lurking around those categories. I am curious if when playing League of Legends there will be some like bozos who show up who are just like lurking around the category, and they're gonna be like, why aren't you using Sakura Bloom? Or do you know, I'm kind of curious. I don't know. So if there is any sort of like toxicity like that, it would be coming from an outside source because we're all chill. But I'm gonna dip in. The League fend gremlins. But I'm gonna dip in. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna kind of see what's up. And then I think after that, the only like big free to play game that I want to try for like a new thing is I want to try out the other one, the Valorant. I want to try out the Valorant at some point, and then after that, I want to just like loop between the ones I like because I like Fortnite. I think I like Overwatch. I clearly liked it back in the day, and I did have fun playing it the other day. So I don't know, it'll probably just be like a lot of Fortnite and Overwatch, to be honest. Maybe potentially some other stuff, but I want to dip my toes in these things and see what they're all about. But yeah, anyway, we'll see what happens there. I know League is incredibly polarizing. Much like me, I'm a polarizing figure, you know? Holy moly. But guys, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be hopping on Game Maker tomorrow. We weren't on Game Maker last week. We're going to hop on Game Maker tomorrow. We're going to hop on Game Maker tomorrow. And yeah, and then other stuff that I'm freaking looking forward to. I'm very much looking forward to Space Marine on Monday. So hopefully we can get some Space Marine going on Monday because my praise for that game so far, for like the first like 4 hours or whatever we played of it, is very high. Like, I enjoyed that a hell of a lot. I am considering introducing a little bit of a rotation onto Wednesday, but we'll see how people feel. Because I do like playing web fishing. But there is another game that starts with W. You know what I mean? I feel there is another game that starts with W that maybe people would play. I feel there is other opportunities for W alliteration. I feel this exists. So I think this is the move. So that is in my mind at the moment. Because I do like Camp Pole Point. But I do think dojos also exist, you know? I do also think dojos exist, which, you know. Mojo Dojo Casa. Anyway. I've got a raid up somewhere. Don't I? Must the mink. So I feel Porbert Island. But guys, enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the start of your weekend. I don't know if your weekend is full of work. I don't know if your weekend is full of relaxation. I don't know what it is. But whatever format your weekend do be taking, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday at whatever sort of avenue, whatever point you might be in your Friday at the moment. Do take care. Thank you for hanging out, yapping with a little bit of Rex the dog at the moment. Toodaloo. And bye.